What's up YouTube, Jay Traveling here. Today I've got my new gaming monitor here. I got it as a Christmas gift from my parents. The box came a little dinged up, so I'm hoping that there's no damage done to the monitor. We'll check it out once I open it up. But this is the monitor I'm replacing, a Samsung one. So it's the same size, it's a 32-inch. And this one's 1440p, 165 hertz, 1 millisecond response time. I don't know the response time on this one, but it is a 1440p monitor at 144 hertz. And I'm replacing it, and I'll show you why I'm replacing it, see if it does it when I boot my computer up. I'm pretty excited to get this one, and I'm actually hoping it sits a little bit further back than this one. This one has a weird arm on it. The arm sticks out a little bit, so hopefully I can sit it back a little bit. You can see the monitor's pretty messed up on startup. After a couple minutes of running, it'll clear up and be pretty much crystal clear. It'll start working perfectly. But you can see the other monitors are running, but this one still looks pretty crummy. So I am going to replace it with this one, and we'll get this one out of the box and get it going. I'm going to shut this back down so that I can disconnect this monitor. But let's get this one out of the box and check it out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do some assembly to it. So let's get it out of the box. So it looks like the damage isn't really going to affect this at all. It looks like most of the damage was just to the box. I don't see any that would really make me think that the monitor is going to be not working. Got it out of the box here, so I got a power cable, a HDMI cable, and a DisplayPort cable. I won't need these obviously because I have one ran already that I'll reuse. The power cable I will need. Looks like your typical power supply cable. These I don't need. This is the stand, so get this out and open. Should be pretty straightforward to put it together, but we'll see. Oh, I don't break it. Luckily it was wrapped. Could have just used my knife that's sitting behind me, made it a lot easier, but I like to do things the hard way sometimes. So that little screw's already in here. That's pretty nice. We're just gonna tuck it up into the monitor and screw it in. So let's get the actual monitor open. This I'll use my knife for, and we'll see how this monitor is. So I want to be careful here because this is the panel, but it is curved. Now, before I had flat panels, and I was never really into the curve, but I've been using curve for a while now, so I just stuck with it. So what I want to do is, I'm just going to spin this around before I take all the protective coverings off, and I'm going to screw this in. Because I am using the stand, so it just goes in and then we screw it. Not too hard. Get this out of the way so you guys can see the panel. There it is, Asus TUF VG32VQ1B. Should have a little bit of flex to it, so when I set it up, it'll be in pretty good shape. I do like to keep these stickers, but this one's kind of in the way. My old one, I put it right on the base, but I'll just put it inside the box somewhere. But let's get the other one taken apart or taken off the desk at least, and then we'll get this one put on. So now we're removing this one, and this one, you guys saw the issue I had with it. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna, my girlfriend actually wants this monitor because it does clear up and it becomes a very good picture. So I'm just gonna give it to her. I just have to get it unplugged and off the table. So that's unplugged and unplugged from there. And I do have a couple cables it looks like ran through it. So I'll pick them up. Now it's off the, so we got it off the desk now, and I'm just gonna put it off to the side on the floor. And now we got the power cable to hook up. We'll get this one out of the way since I'm not using it now. Oh, I hit a button on my keyboard. These get tucked under there, but I like to keep them for cable management. Now let's see, my keyboard is, this is my keyboard wire, which I want. This is my display port, which runs 165 hertz at 1440. So to install, I will have to do some positioning. It sits a little higher than what I'm used to, but so far it's looking good. So let's boot it up and see how it looks. I got the power to it. Let's see if it turns on here. So it's not being registered as the primary monitor. So we'll see. Might have to hit the button. There we go. So you can see on the sticker all the different features it has. And here we go. I gotta go to the display port here. There we go. So I will have to adjust my windows a little bit. But I mean, that's the monitor. It looks pretty decent right now. I'll have to get some gaming on it and see really how it does. I do like that I have more access down here to adjust my audio controls. The other one sat pretty low because on the stand I had it lowered. But this one seems to be doing pretty good. I looked at it in the store, and I know there's different like features you can do. Like, there's some buttons on the back to change a couple of the, like how it's reading it or displaying. So this is like timer, frames per second, FPS counter, display alignment. That's not so much stuff that I want. So this I want to change to Srgb mode just because that's what I like. And let's go to my display settings here. We'll identify them. So that's 1. So I want that in the middle. And I also want to set it as my primary monitor. And there we go. So now I got this set up pretty much just how I had it before. So I'm pretty excited to use this monitor. I mean, the borders are a little better. I'll take the sticker off in a little bit. One other thing, when you guys get gaming monitors, you want to go into your Nvidia settings, and in here in your change resolution, you want to make sure it's at its native resolution and your refresh rate's checked off here. So I'm at 165 hertz. Sometimes when you install monitors, it doesn't change it for you. This one looks like it did. And I've had monitors that were 144 hertz that were registering 60. You want to make sure you get that full use out of that monitor, especially when you're running higher end gaming PCs like most people are nowadays. So, I mean, that's pretty much the monitor getting put in, my new gaming monitor. So I'm going to do some gaming on it and see how I like it. But so far, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty good monitor. But thanks for checking this video out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more.